Hey there, Detroit sports fanatics. I'm Taylor Phillips, and welcome to Taylor's Detroit Sports on Spreaker. You can also find this and all other episodes of Taylor's Detroit Sports on iHeartRadio. Straight and full Detroit and Michigan sports coverage 100% of the time. If you have any opinions on everything that's going on in the Detroit sports world, call in or send a text message live on the show at 231-429-3668. Also, you can add me on Facebook as Taylor Phillips, online at facebook.com/TaylorGatorPhillips14. Like my Facebook page, Taylor Phillips' Detroit Sports page. Join my Facebook group, Taylor Phillips' Detroit Sports Group. And follow me on Twitter at DT2Phillips with 2 L's.
And this is episode 129, live and recording for archive. Welcome, everyone, to Taylor's Detroit Sports. I'm Taylor Phillips. Man, today when I got home, on my way home, when I got home, I saw more fans on social media complain about last week. About the picked up flag for pass interference against number 59 of the Cowboys on Brandon Pettigrew when the Cowboys were playing the Packers at Lambeau Field. And I keep hearing over the week, Jerry Jones is paying the refs. Man. I don't know how else to react to this, but Lions fans are still so sore about what happened the past week.
Crybaby! How long are you going to keep whining like a child? You're just a crybaby, a coward!
And they're not even knowing. And they're saying all that crap without even looking at the Lions' entire schedule and just not caring about how bad their offense is. They just keep on squawking about their hated rivals, the Cowboys and Packers. I don't like either team. Angela, the Fox Sports Detroit girl, is for one. She's a homer. And she's annoying, too.
Shut up, you idiot. What? Oh,
no offense, Angela. You're beautiful. And you're an awesome Detroit sports fan, but you're one of those sore Lions fans that just doesn't admit that their offense was terrible this year. And yet, all your fans actually keep catering to the soreness of each other for that picked up flag, and they just go on and say something stupid about it on social media, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or a meme.
That's not what I want to hear. What's your problem there, pal? Can't a guy get a bit of sleep? Don't bug me.
Those are all the things that aggravate me. All the way up to here. If you go to DetroitLions.com and look at their schedule this past season, you'll see how many points they put up in each and every game. And as you can see, 14 of the 17 games that they played this season, including the playoffs, were low-scoring games. You know why? Not only is it Matthew Stafford's fault, it's the offensive line's fault too. Offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi keeps getting criticism every now and then. Kept getting criticism every now and then for the struggles offensively. Their offense was terrible. And besides, they on 3rd and 1 on that one play with under 8 minutes to go, they could have just tried a short pick route pass instead of a home run ball to a bust quarterback, a bust wide receiver, a bust tight end, Brandon Pettigrew, who shouldn't even be with the Lions at all. And Matthew Stafford just can't get any better. Just can't get better. For that, the Lions don't deserve to win 11 games. Period. They need an elite quarterback. They need a much stronger offensive line, and they just offensively, they just need to get a lot better. Now I move on to the Red Wings. Jimmy Howard was in net, and he played the turnover game again. He coughed up the puck to Troy Brouwer while the Capitals were on the power play to start off the game. And Troy Brouwer scored an easy wraparound power play goal when Jimmy Howard did the splits when he didn't even need to, and he slightly tore his groin doing the splits, trying to make a desperation save. It's early in the game, Howard. Just let him score the goal. Your team was already down 1-0, and now you're out of the All-Star game with that slight groin tear. And you're being placed on the injured reserve when you should have let Troy Brouwer score the goal. Besides, Howard, despite your improved statistics, you still don't deserve to be an all-star turning the puck over that many times. It's like that. You just don't. How are you an all-star goaltender? How are you an NHL All-Star goaltender? Jimmy Howard, huh? Come on, you tell me. When you keep turning the puck over. At times you don't make key saves. Oh, it's not Howard, it's the refs.
Shut up, you idiot.
What?
Oh.
I've heard that a billion times. My goodness. Capitals led 3-0 in the second period. Joe Ward and John Carlson added the other two. Then Jonathan Ericsson, with 11.9 to go in the second period, finally scored his first goal of the season. He's still not that. He's still terrible. That's the only goal the Red Wings got. They played terrible. What a joke. Jimmy Howard, the way he turned the puck over, was a joke. I'm not talking about the goaltender. I'm talking about the way he turned the puck over. That was the joke. The tip of the iceberg in that game. The Red Wings go to Buffalo on Monday. Or is that some other day here? Tuesday. Am I correct? I stand corrected. Tuesday at 7 on Fox Sports Detroit. No preview of that. I'll post it on Facebook and Twitter. Then on Thursday they go to St. Louis and wrap up their road trip against the Blues. That is at 8 o'clock on Fox Sports Detroit. You can listen to the Red Wings on the radio on 97.1 The Ticket and on the all the other Detroit Red Wings radio network affiliates. Pistons went back to their winning ways, beating the Brooklyn Nets at the Palace of Auburn Hills 98-93 in a battle of epic proportions. The Pistons' legs were tired, but they still won. They fought even harder after last night's close loss to the Atlanta Hawks in that same building Friday night. Greg Monroe and Brandon Jennings had double-doubles. Monroe wound up with 16 points and 17 rebounds. Jennings 20 points, all in the second half, and 11 assists. What did Andre Drummond do? I cannot find him, sir. I'm pretty sure Drummond racked up his rebounds again. Let's see here. All right, I got the box score. Players. Andre Drummond got 14 points, 9 rebounds, just one rebound away from a double-double. Kyle Singler got 11 points. Contavious Caldwell-Pope with only 6. 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Brandon Jennings, I already mentioned him. Jonas Jerebko with 11 points. Jody Meeks with 7. Cron Butler with 8. DJ Augustine with 5. Anthony Tolliver with none. Joel Anthony was a healthy scratch. Joe Johnson led Brooklyn in scoring with 17 points. Plumlee and Bogdanovich with 14. Garnett with only 2. Garnett scored only two points. He got 7 rebounds. Garnett with only 2 points. Can you believe that? Wow. Pistons must have guarded him really good. Very well. Lopez got the only double-double for the Nets. 11 points, 15 rebounds, 12 on defense. Anderson with 13, Morris with 10. Pistons head to Toronto and play the Raptors tomorrow at 7:30 at Air Canada Centre. That'll be on Fox Sports Detroit. Then they're back home on Wednesday against the New Orleans Pelicans at 7:30 on Fox Sports Detroit. Pistons have won 8 of 9 after waiving Josh Smith. By the way, I know Friday's loss was tough, but the Pistons could have played better defense in the first 3 quarters. So they played tougher defense in the 4th quarter against Atlanta, but again, this is a Hawks team that was now 28-8. That was 27-8 going into that game. But the Pistons, if they could have played better defense could have played very tough defense the entire game instead of just the 4th quarter, then the Pistons would have had a better chance to beat the Hawks. By the way, back to the Red Wings here. Gordie Howe, I'm getting updates about. I keep getting lots of Red Wings updates, especially on Jimmy Howard. But I got an update on Gordie Howe. According to a source, he's doing very well and improving, according to his son. He was pushing a cart at a grocery store, which is even much better news for the Howe family after the stem cell treatment, which was the ultimate cure, pretty much. He is still currently recuperating in bed at his daughter's home in Lubbock, Texas. The last update, the other previous update was on January 11th. It was today, actually. Thomas commented here just a few seconds ago, reading, Jim Caldwell had to retrain Matthew Stafford to stop throwing interceptions this year. Do you think that Stafford will have a better year in 2015 thanks to a full year of experience in Caldwell's system? Well, that's one good point. I think that I think that Stafford has improved in interceptions, but some of his passes need to be thrown more accurately in order for the offense for the entire offense to improve up to its elite level. And he commented, yes, absolutely. If he gets his completion percentage up to around 65%, the scoring should go up. I would have to agree. See, it's all about the focus on. It's all about throwing accuracy, target focus. I also just spotted a new Detroit Sports Rag article called "The Tigers' Despicable Commercial." But anyway, Michigan just barely beats Penn State at Chrysler Center Saturday, that was yesterday, 72-65. They had to rally to win. Michigan State and Northwestern went to overtime, and the Spartans beat the Wildcats 84-77. And if you want your voice to be heard on the show live, you can call in at 231-429-3668. That is 231-429-3668. And when we hear a piece of Journey's "Don't Stop Believin'" on my phone, that's when a caller rings in and wants his voice to be heard. Central Michigan unfortunately lost badly to Ball State, 83-65. Simmons scored 14. Fowler added 13. Chippewas played at home against the Miami, Ohio Redhawks on Wednesday at 7. The Western Michigan Broncos beat the Buffalo Bulls 78-68 in Kalamazoo. Guard Austin Ritchie led the Black, Gold, and Brown with 21 points. And Justin Moss and Shannon Evans each scored 23 to lead the Blue and Black. And finally, the Eastern Michigan Eagles came up short, 1 point short in overtime to the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, 82-81. The outscoring was just 4-3 in the overtime period. The Redhawks rallied from a 49-30 deficit with 48 points in the second half to force overtime. Eric Washington, the guard, led the Red and Black with 18 points, and Carrington Ward came up with 18 points of his own to lead EMU. But yeah, Thomas is again right. If Matthew Stafford gets his completion percentage up to around 65% this season, the scoring should go up, and maybe, just maybe, the offense can win them more games easily. And Matthew Stafford just might be much closer to an elite quarterback, if he still doesn't reach that point. I want to kill some time here, and got under 17 minutes left on this podcast. The Tigers' despicable commercial from DetroitSportsRag.net, written by Jeff Moss. I didn't believe the Detroit Tigers organization could get any more tone deaf than their embarrassing decision to change their Facebook profile picture duo re-own the Central graphic just hours after the Kansas City Royals won the AL pennant last fall. Well, I was proven wrong this evening when I almost got sick while watching the Broncos-Colts game, and this ad for Tigers 2015 season tickets came across my screen.
The last 4 seasons, 4 straight AL Central Division titles, an AL championship, 2 Cy Youngs, 3 MVPs. A batting triple crown, a pitching triple crown.
It all means nothing.
Hitter, 18 All-Stars.
That's the past.
12 million fans were there to see it. With more history on the horizon, live it live. 2015 Detroit Tigers.
History doesn't matter if the Tigers don't win the World Series. Unbelievable. Who was the advertising genius behind this pitch reminding Tigers fans all about about all of the great individual achievements over the last 4 seasons with nothing to show for it. We've had 2 Cy Young winners, 3 MVPs, a pitching triple crown, a batting triple crown, a no-hitter, which was the past in 2011, 18 All-Stars, and a no-hit. Yeah. Great. Thanks for reiterating that with all those great players who have failed to win one World Series with every inherent advantage known to the sporting world. And of course they had to remind us the team has won back-to-back AL Central titles. They can't help themselves. The team that finished second in the AL Central in 2014 got a lot closer to winning a World Series than the Tigers have over the last decade. They didn't even humiliate themselves by getting swept or getting crushed in 5 games. How many times are we going to have to watch that commercial over the next few months during sporting events? I know, Jeff, right? You know what? Tigers fans? We all know that the ultimate goal is to win the World Series. You think the advertisement people are happy enough with just all the individual crowning achievements and just the 4 AL Central titles? That's not even close to good enough, in our opinion. Well, that didn't kill too much time. I guess that's going to wrap up Taylor's Detroit Sports episode 120. I guess that's going to wrap up Taylor's Detroit Sports episode 129. And, I'll be back. I'll be on Blog Talk Radio a couple hours from now. And then back here on Spreaker a bit later this week. TTFN, ta-ta for now. And thanks for the comments, Thomas. Keep them coming.